Nightwood is like a surreal dream where you find yourself immersed in a world of confusion and self-discovery. It is a novel that challenges traditional narrative forms, pulling you into the depths of the human psyche, where chaos, pain, and isolation never stop swirling. Written by Djuna Barnes in 1936, this dark and enigmatic novel remains one of the most unconventional literary works of the 20th century, blending philosophy, existentialism, and a deep dive into sexuality and identity. Is it a story? Or something else? In Nightwood, the plot does not unfold in a linear fashion. It is more of a disorienting journey through experiences and characters who are in search of answers in a nonsensical world. Set in the heart of Parisian nightlife, the novel explores the lives of complex characters, most of whom are women living on the fringes of society in an era where boundaries are unclear. One of the central figures is Frederica, a woman lost in a search for her own identity, drowning in a world of mystery and alienation. But more than that, the novel weaves the tales of Dolores, a woman trapped between love and escape, freedom and a dark destiny. A poetic language, a surreal style. Nightwood is not just a book, it's a linguistic experience. When you read it, you feel like the words are dancing on the edges of your consciousness. Djuna Barnes employs a poetic, sometimes opaque style that mirrors the fractured minds of her characters. The language feels like distorted dreams, drifting between memory and fantasy, making the book a reading experience that requires patience and focus to unravel its layers of meaning. It may not be a story in the traditional sense, but it represents the very question: can we find any true meaning in what we live? Are we just lost beings wandering in existence?
Deep, controversial themes. Existentialism is one of the core themes of Nightwood. As you delve into its world, you're surrounded by philosophical questions and doubts about identity and being. How can one truly know themselves in a world dominated by separation? Can we find genuine meaning in love? Can we escape our inner prisons? These questions, and many more, shape the novel's dark spirit. Sexuality is portrayed in an entirely unconventional way. The novel deals with attraction and relationships in marginalized communities, far from any traditional classification. The characters, often in a state of mixed emotions, seek salvation in a world where the lines between reality and fantasy blur.
Why is it strange? What makes Nightwood stand out is its blatant rejection of traditional narrative forms. Its symbolic and fragmented structure might feel strange and difficult at first. There is no clear hero, nor a plot that follows a traditional arc. But that's what makes the novel exceptional. It embodies life in all its chaotic, unstructured beauty. The novel may be difficult at times, but it is not distant from the human experience. It is just more raw and painful than what many readers are used to.
In conclusion, is it for everyone? If you are looking for a traditional narrative with a linear plot, you might find Nightwood challenging to grasp. But if you are ready to dive into a world of deep thought, strange atmospheres, and existential questions, this book is your perfect match. Nightwood is more than just a novel. It is an internal journey that will make you think, ponder, and question what it means to be human.